Good morning, sunshine. How's life treating you? What's the world looking like today? Well, it's kind of a chilly winter day. It's beautiful still. And this is your collective reading for January 16th, 2020. And this is a general reading. It's not going to make sense for everyone. Be cool if it did, but not possible. Well, okay. Not a high probability. So if this resonates, awesome. If not, no pressure, no worries. You can either let it fall away, you can ask for a clarification. You can still always book your own personal reading. Check the description on how to do that. You can find me on any social platform, so please definitely say hello. Let me know where you are in the world. I am absolutely everywhere and anywhere. I'm like Carmen Sandiego. And if you don't know who that is, yes, I just aged myself. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? And then you have Where's Waldo? But spoiler alert, Waldo finds himself. How amazing is that? Sorry. No, I'm not. But anyway, okay, I wanted to kick this reading off with the Romance Angels. Don't know why, I was pulled to. What came out is safe for you to love. Didn't you know it? Unless you're, trying to love a complete psychopathic killer. Then I would teeter-totter on the line of caution. But hey, you do you, boo. And then keep an open mind. Love yourself first. Oh. Yeah, you cannot love a God-forsaken thing on the planet if you don't even like who you are. If you aren't your biggest shipper, you're not going to be able to pour your heart out to anyone. Give your relationship a chance. And children. A few ways to look at this. We had children pop out for yesterday's reading. Children are a huge effect right now. And you want to know what? With the eclipse energies we've been doing, yeah, we are doing a lot of freaking healing work. A lot of you are reparenting yourself. A lot of you are having past trauma come up that's coming up from the formative years of your life. And you want to know what? All of this is about what love looks like on the other side of transmutation, because so many people that I've interacted with, so many people I've done readings for, especially over the last week, everyone has been going through this unwavering, relentless purge process. Losing items, losing relationships, losing people who you never thought you would lose. How fucking crazy is that? But this is your transitional phase, and talking about relationships, whether it's romantic, familial, or if it's platonic, or if it's the relationship between a caregiver and the person that they're caring for. It could be adult children, someone who's sick. You get the drift. Whatever the dynamic of the relationship. But I'm going to look specifically at love, but plug in whichever the dynamic of the relationship is. This is you coming out of your shell and the transformation that you have gone through in this entire ordeal, because it doesn't let up. It didn't let up. But the thing is, you walked through the storm. You didn't have a raincoat, you didn't have an umbrella, and you want to know what? Just kept fucking pouring, didn't it? But you went through it. You did it. And you want to know what? This is also a timeless reading. Wherever you're called to this in time, this somehow will hopefully have relevance in your life. And if it does, I'm fucking proud of you. And yes, I swear a lot. If you're new to my channel, if you've been here for more than a day, you know that I can talk like Sailor. Not even sorry. This is me. Hi, I'm Erin. And if you're new to the page, caution. I want you. I want your true, authentic self. Whatever you are, let your inner weirdo shine, because guess what? We're all weirdos. And it's all welcome, as long as it's not illegal or killing anyone or harming anything that's innocent. We're golden. Okay. So this is saying that the new people who are coming in, these relationships, whether it is romantic, familial, whatever the dynamic, this is something where you want to teeter-totter on caution. And I get that. With everything that you just went through, how could you not have learned lessons of caution from that? This is going to be your playing ground. This is where you have, let that little inner kid out, that innocent being who saw the world through these magnificently beautiful eyes. And now you get to play. Now you get to recreate. Now you get to actually reach out to someone, to people, and have it reciprocated. I hope I'm saying that right. I get tripped up on my words sometimes, and again, if you've been here longer than a day, you probably know it. So, you wanna know what? I want you to boast about yourself. I want you to put yourself on that pedestal. I want you to shine like that beacon of light that you are, because you wanna know what? That expression of self-love is what illuminates absolutely everything. When you have such a strong sense of self, when nothing that anyone can say or do shakes you anymore, may rattle you for a moment, but you catch yourself. You light the way for so many other people, and that is like the most alluring thing. It calls in all of your people, and whether or not they stay the rest of your life, that's your call. But when you start fusing with those people, knowing that you don't need anybody, but everyone is showing up, that is the most empowering thing on the planet. And you know what? It doesn't even have to be now that people are showing up. It can be when, just down the road when it happens. The thing is, you are whole in yourself, you are complete, and you have done so much personal work, you have done so much shadow work, that what's coming up right now, it can only get better. So you are lovable. It is safe for you to love. You can love whatever the dynamic is. You can love what is coming in for what it is without trying to change it, but embracing it for the evolution that it takes all on its own, because nothing is constant but change, and everything that you've been through is a learning lesson, so you will not have to repeat it, and you will take all those new tools and coping mechanisms into this new chapter, this new book, this new freaking series in the library. You're gonna rock this, and you wanna know what? You're not alone in this. And I know that you probably felt alone in the very recent time, but trust me, when you're taking a test, the classroom is silent. The teacher is silent. All you can hear is your breathing and the ticking of time. And that's all you gotta do. Get through it. You're not gonna fail the test. It's not that kind of test. All right, well, now we got that little pep talk out of the way. What about this, mother? How's that going? Actually, nope, not yet. Going with this bad boy. Work your light. Shine bright like a diamond. Sorry, Rihanna, catchy song, but you know what? Diamonds do not shine, they reflect. Reflect like diamond. Reflect what you are. That's right. Just totally made my own. What are you gonna do about it? All right. I like that one too. Ooh, break the chain. Ancestral patterns. Healing, rewriting the future. Look at that. I still feel like there's one more, so hang tight. Creating heaven on earth, it's happening, yes! That ginormous storm that you just went through, that was a rite of passage. Now, where are you being called to? What is your journey looking like? You're coming out of the cave of wonder, but it's not, wonders, it's wondering what the fuck is going on. Well, you just went through a rite of passage. And you wanna know what? You can thank your higher self for drop kicking you off your comfort zone after things were getting a little bit too chummy and pushing you into this growth where everything was so uncomfortable that you had no other choice but to move forward. If your bones were breaking, if you were cut up and tired and just couldn't breathe, guess what? Your higher self knew exactly what was going on, knew exactly what your struggle was, didn't give a flying F because it sees its destination to where you are going. And you wanna know what? The struggle is going to be worth the reward on this one. You have your sole license to recreate this world to look exactly as you want. This is breaking all social constructs, breaking all sorts of emotional endeavors that people in your circle, your previous circle, could not break, and who had so much comfort in complacency, who had so much comfort in just zoning out into the day by day monotony. But you didn't do that. And that is the most beautiful thing I can think of right now. You didn't run. You walked very loud and proud, because guess what? What are you going to do with it? Creating heaven on earth. It's happening, which is beautiful. Great. Look at the artistry on this one. It doesn't mean that there's not going to be mountains for you to climb, but it's going to be this beautiful scenic view with the sky all illuminating the land. It's lush, it's fertile, it's filled with this beautiful watery emotion. And you want to know what? It sometimes is going to be moving fast, but this is everything that you want. It is not overwhelming. It's not going to leave you to ever feel alone again. And if that is the case, you know what? See it for what it is in that moment. Go get some help, because you're not alone. And you want to know what? Breaking the chain. You see this? You see this person on the outside of the cave? They're calling out everywhere it's ever been. It's being called out of the cave. It's coming out into the light. There is this wonderful light being inside. Look at that. That wonderful light being holding down the fort. This cave, in a way, represents you. This is your higher self, and this is everywhere your soul has traveled to in this lifetime. And this, it's calling everything out. Holding down the fort. You're going to be okay. Face your shit. Bring it out into the light. And you want to know what? What's after this? It gets carried away with the breeze. How beautifully poetic. Doesn't make it any easier, does it? It doesn't make it any easier. How many of you had those broken sobs over the last few days? You're either cradling someone or yourself, or you are just in a ball on the floor. Dear God, why is this happening? Why am I going through this? And just all of that bitter, intense, and again, relentless pain. Didn't make it any easier, right? Didn't know if you were going to get through it. But here you are. You made it. Where are you being called to journey to? See this? You can go anywhere in the world. But no matter where you step, it's all connected by water. It's all connected by absolute beauty. So, I am being pulled to, let's see. We're going to do the Wildwood Tarot. I want to get 3 cards. All right, Spirit, what's on the up and up, Holmes? You guys hear 2 mascots in the back. Let's see. And then, okay. Okay, so now I want this. Let's see. We have the seer, the horse, and we also have the stag. This is, the seer. I think that you're going through a huge intuitive awakening with this. I think that your psychic senses are. I think that you've probably been having a lot of vivid dreams with this. And it's like you're seeing all these lives that have come before you in this entire thing. You have actually put yourself in those lives. What did it mean to be alive in that time? What did it mean to be that person? What was this part of? And you saw the struggle that they had to go through, how they had to mask absolutely everything, and how much it was something that they had to kick into gear. And this was a lot of muscle behind it. This was living in a huge dual life, because they had the life that they had wanted to step into. They had hopes, they had dreams. There's not a person alive who didn't have that. But I think that's why people back then were so creative yet dark with their writing. Does this sound wishy-washy? The kick behind it is they were not able to break away. There was absolutely no connected tribe that, I mean like a spiritual tribe. So the stag, this is representing your ancestral patterns. And look, you're beating to your own drum on this. You are absolutely leading your way on that. But now, guess what, people? I want to look at love. You know me, love, love. Love all the ways it expresses itself, because I'm a freaking sap. Cynical sap, but still sap nonetheless. You want to know something really funny? I love, love, love romance movies. Like, freaking name it. There's this indie one called In Your Eyes. Love it. But if something just like breathes any sort of sexism or a choice between, this or that, I'm like, you're such a fucking douche. Why am I watching this? Click. Yeah. Cynical, hopeless, romantic. That's fun. All right, you guys. So don't be afraid of the cards that come out or how they lay. It's how the story marries as a whole. We're using the Wisdom of the Oracle to do the last bit of the reading. Oh, yin. Observer. Okay. If you are identifying as divine feminine, which, we all have divine feminine, divine masculine in us, but, we all have either a little bit more of one or the other. If you're in balance, then cool. More power to you. This is talking about divine feminine aspects of yourself actually coming forward on this one. Divine feminine, you have to allow yourself to open up to more signs and synchronicities. This is coming off directly from this eclipse energy that we had. And the new moon, full moon in Cancer. We had those two simultaneously. How did that feel? Did you feel like you were going nuts? Because pretty sure I went nuts. No, I know I didn't, but I felt like it. You know what I'm saying? So you have blatant signs that are before you on this one, and okay, you know what? Divine Feminine, you are facing abandonment issues on this one, which is why some of you Divine Feminines have been hesitant on taking a leap into this new phase. Guess what? You're going to be pushed whether you like it or not. This isn't even about love yet. This is still about a life lesson. Guys, I get it. You're nervous. You're afraid of failure. You're afraid of abandonment. Kick back. Relax. You're too far in your head about this. You are going to be caught with this storm that you just went through. It's about breaking open your heart and learning how to trust yourself and not getting back in old patterns that you've already broken. You're breaking all those patterns with this one. Your heart is healing. Would you please be gentle with yourself on this? Look at what came out. All right, now, can we please look at love? Would that be all right with you? And you want to know what, guys? Next time I'm doing a recording, I will show you guys my mascots. You will see the mascots. There's this one called Bandit, and I'm assuming it's because he steals hearts. Not too sure on that one. But Lucy, you guys know Lucy. She's my goose egg. She's like the little fur baby. You get it. Okay, so let's see. And you guys hear Bandit right now. He's stealing more hearts. Exchanging gifts. Okay, so if you are single and looking, you are still working, wounded. Okay, we have 2 reversals for this freaking love reading so far, you guys. Cut the crap. I get it. It's scary. Okay, so you're holding back exactly what you are as a person, what makes you unique. You don't want to play all your cards out for this person that's coming in because you don't know if they're going to go the distance on this one. You are being overly cautious. Stop being overly cautious. Life is too damn short to waste it unhappy and not doing and being with people that you love. All right, and again, you'll be getting signs for this person. I want one more, Spirit. Oh, okay. 1 second. Drop the card. Ooh. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay. What? Did I have any more upright? No. Okay. We have exchanging gifts and come to the edge in reverse. Then we have why. Go the distance and building blocks and messages. Message in a bottle in reverse. So initially what came out was go the distance was the third card, and then we had message in a bottle in reverse. So this is saying, okay, coming out of heartache, either that or you're coming out of a cycle of terrible relationships and you're afraid of this new potential relationship coming in. You're being overly cautious. You're holding yourself back. You don't want to play all your cards because you're not sure how long this person is going to be in your life. But this particular relationship does have the opportunity to really have longevity to it. But you can't hide yourself. You don't have to put on a mask. If you hide any aspect of yourself in a relationship, if you do not communicate and if you are not transparent, then they're not in a relationship with you, and vice versa. All right, it doesn't count. You have to be proud of who you are. You have to show your growth. You have to open up. You are not anything to be ashamed of or have anything to dumb down. The right person, which this might be, is going to absolutely love and embrace all of that. Everything that comes with you. They're going to help you pick up your baggage. And you're going to have to help them pick up theirs too. So stop wondering why this person's coming in. Is this another test? Is this going to be something that is going to fail? No. You've been getting signs for it. Again, I can't push enough. Pay attention to your dreams. I don't care if you have to keep your phone by your head at night. I don't care if you have to keep a pen and paper. If you are having a dream before your feet hit the ground and you still remember it waking up, jot it down. The signs, symbols, and all of that that's coming through is going to give you indication on what's going on, because dreams work in 3 parts. It goes through everything that you've endured, and then it precogs based on what your experience is and based on what your mentality is and your growth is during that time frame, and it can launch into the possible future with it. And then, or the precog, which is psychic insight on the future, and then it just dissolves the rest. That shit. So this is going to have stability. All right, you don't need to test this. You don't need to dip your toe in and then out. This is going to be something that works because you have done the personal work behind it. And don't worry about it. Don't question this person relentlessly and what their intentions are. You already know, and it's not too good to be true. You're worth a lot in this. So that has been your collective reading for January 16th, 2020. This is for life and love. And again, general reading, it's not going to make sense to everyone. So if it does, awesome. And also it's timeless. So let me know what brought you to this reading if you're pulled into it in time. Let me know if it resonated. Let me know if you need clarification. Check the description and every social platform with me on how to book your own personal reading. And until next time, well, stay safe and I love you all. Have fun. Bye.